These groups also reportedly contributed money to you or your political action committees. Murray Energy CEO Bob Murray was a top donor to your super PAC. In fact, according to the National Institute on Money and State Politics, you have received over $345,000 in campaign contributions from these fossil fuel interests. You previously served 2 terms as chairman of the Republican Attorney General Association, correct?
That's correct.
And Murray Energy donated not only to your super PAC, but also to the RAGA. In fact, in 2014, press report describes a, quote, secretive alliance between energy firms and attorneys general. According to this report, under your leadership at the RAGA, that set up a separate entity called the Rule of Law Defense Fund, which could accept unlimited anonymous donations from companies benefiting from your lawsuits. Under this arrangement, fundraising reportedly skyrocketed. The report also states that, quote, the work in Mr. Pruitt's office has sometimes seemed to blur the distinction between his official duties and the advancement of his political career. And I have to be frank, many of us are very concerned that you continue to blur the distinction between your official duties and your political ambitions. You pledged that while you are administrator, you would recuse yourself from any active cases where Oklahoma is a party, petitioner, or intervener. Is that correct?
I have, in fact.
So given your extensive history of suing the agency you now oversee and the vast amounts of money you've raised from the fossil fuel industry, offering to recuse yourself from only active cases and only cases from where Oklahoma itself is a party is grossly inadequate. So will you commit to recusing yourself from cases involving your past co-litigants and donors to the Rule of Law Defense Fund?
It's not been inadequate according to the ethics official at the EPA, who's a career employee.
Will you? So you are saying you will not commit today?
I will follow the advice of counsel.
Yes or no? You will not.
Mr. Chairman, if I may.
The time is the gentlelady from Florida, so.
I understand.
No, let the gentlelady ask her
question. So if you
question.
cannot do that, you will cement your legacy as one who serves a powerful special interest and not the public interest. I'm also deeply concerned that you have not recused yourself from regulatory proceedings on specific rules you've previously targeted, despite the fact that your position on the issue is clearly already established. Will you commit to recusing yourself from rulemakings and other regulatory actions that were the subject of your past lawsuits?
The gentlelady's time's expired. Chair now recognizes the gentleman from Maryland for 5 minutes.
You can answer that.
The gentlelady's time's expired. Chair recognizes the gentleman from Maryland.
No, you don't, Congresswoman. These issues have been addressed by the ethics official at the EPA.
The gentleman will suspend. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Maryland.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for being here, Mr. Pruitt, and staying till the end.